it's your girl Amari here. Welcome back to my channel, Live Love Lloyd. If you are new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join the fam, and also turn your notification bell so you can be notified when it says upload new videos. So lovies, today I am going to be doing a little chit chat kind of video, and as you saw, the topic is questions that you should be asking on the first date. Okay, let's get into it. The first question is, do you live with anyone, and who? You know, you always tend to see these good guys or these nice guys or whatever. They seem to come off really cool and stuff. Y'all go out a few dates or whatever, and for whatever reason he just disappears after a certain time of the day. You just cannot get a hold of him. Like, am I missing something? So for me, asking who you live with is definitely on the list. The next question on my list is, do you have kids? Listen, I've never met a person who lied about having children, but I know that there are MFers that actually do that, which is pretty pathetic, very embarrassing, and you should just give up on life, to be honest. Like, if you're lying about your child, you're disgusting. So yeah, that's definitely on the list. Do you have kids? Because you would assume that people would actually be honest and say that they have kids, but some of them actually lie. And I know some people are gonna be like, well, you're not gonna know if they're lying or not. I'm not gonna know if they're lying or not, but I'm gonna remember that I asked you on the first date, do you have kids? And you told me no. Okay, so let's move right along. The next question on this list is, do you want any kids? Now, we all know that these are all preferences, right? Do you prefer to have kids, or you prefer not to have kids? How do you want to live your life? Some people are automatically thinking like everyone wants kids. Some people, not all. But yeah, there are some people who just are very naive and think that, oh, everyone wants kids, which is not true. So that is definitely a question that needs to be asked on the first date. Do you want kids? Because believe it or not, a lot of people, they don't want them. They don't want to. For me personally, if a person tells me that they don't want kids, because I am someone who wants kids, I wouldn't even give it a try. I wouldn't even continue to date them after that, because this person is telling me I don't want kids, and I'm not the type of person that believes I can change a person's mind. So for me, I need to know, do you want kids, bro? And I'm not gonna assume. The next question on this list is, where did you grow up? I know a lot of y'all are probably like, why is this a question that needs to be asked? But for me personally, it needs to be asked because you want to know, like, what area are you from? Do you have street sense? Are you able to protect me? You know, like, I need to know, like, what environment are you from? And I'm not saying that you can generalize a person, because you really cannot generalize people, but depending on where a person is from, you'll know if they got a little, like, if they could protect you. I'm not saying that I want you to be a gangster. I'm not saying that I want you to be from the hood, but I need to know that you could protect me. The next question on the list is, do you have any siblings? Now, some people probably won't care about you not having siblings. Some people do care about you having siblings. For me personally, I wanted the person that I'm with now to have siblings. When I was writing down in my journal, in my diary, manifesting what I wanted from him in 2015, I wrote down that I wanted a man who had siblings and had a great relationship with his siblings. And that question is important to me because I feel, not trying to talk about the only child, but I feel like sometimes the only child tends to be a little bit selfish, only because they were the only child. So they don't really know how to interact. Well, I'm not gonna say interact, but yeah, also interact and share and enjoy being around others, like, frequently, you know? So me knowing if you have siblings is very important, because I want to know what type of vibes are you know? The next question on this list is, what do you do for a living? I think that is very important and should be very important to all of us, because if you're going to be with someone, you obviously want to know that they're, you know, responsible. They actually have plans for their lives. They're not just a couch potato, not doing anything, sitting down playing video games all day, unless you're actually a pro gamer and you're getting paid for it. But if you ain't getting paid, you ain't getting laid, all right? And it's just that simple. So I need to know what you do for a living. And I just want y'all to know that even though these questions are in no particular order, there's a reason why I ask these questions. Moving right along, the next question is, are you in debt, and what kind of debt? Some people may feel like, oh, this is a little bit too personal. When I ask that question, I don't necessarily mean for you to tell me how much debt you are in, but I want to know, do you have university debt? Do you have credit card debt? Do you have a business debt? What kind of debt are you in? Because not all debt is bad debt. So I need to know so I can see if we can flow. Next question on this list is, do you have a savings account? Now, most people on the first date would probably be like uncomfortable. But like I said, I'm not asking you to give me an actual amount. I just need to know. I just need to know, because after this first date, I have to go home and figure out, do I want to go on a second date with you? And if you're not set up the way I need you to be set up, we're not going on any more dates. So I need to know, do you have a savings account or not? And if you don't, we're not going out anymore. The next question on this list is, do you have a 401k? Now, for some people, this probably don't matter, because it's like a 401k, my nigga. I ain't even gonna have access to that I ain't even trying to touch that 401k until, you know, retirement. Like, why? So how we know we even gonna last? I don't know if we gonna last. I just want to know if you gonna last. Because if you tell me you ain't gonna last, if you tell me you not set up financially the way you should be, I know that this date is no longer boo-boo. That's what I know. That's what I need to know. You feel me? Now, let's move right along. The next question is, what is your credit score? Yes, sis. Yes, sis, and yes, bro. Y'all better be asking these questions. I'm not ashamed. I'm not afraid. I'ma ask you. And if you show that you're intimidated by these types of questions, it just lets me know you're not my flow. You're here to talk about what's going on Instagram. I'm here to really get to know you. I need to know if my energy is being spent the way it should be. That's what I need to know. So tell me, what's your credit score? What is your credit score? Next question on this list is, are you dating anyone, interested in anyone, talking to anyone? Because you know what? You'll ask a person a question, some way, somehow, they find a chance to omit. And then y'all continue to date, and you find out, oh, he was talking to somebody else. And when you be like, I asked you, were you in a relationship? They be like, oh no, I'm not in a relationship, we just talking. So that's why you need to be very clear on this first date when you're asking these questions. Are you dating, talking, or interested in anyone? Because I know when we start doing this and we hit that 5-6 month mark, probably even the 3rd month mark, and you start acting up, I'm gonna have to go back to the list. Like, wait. I know I asked him this. So yeah, don't give him a chance to omit, ladies. Do not give him no chance to omit. The next question on this list is, when was the last time you dated? Okay, I need to know. Was it last week? Was it yesterday? Was it last year? When was the last time you dated? Because you know what? Y'all plays games. And y'all know who y'all are. I ain't talking about everybody. But y'all know y'all plays games. I ain't here for it. And the ladies coming up, they ain't here for it either. We're not playing these games. No ma'am, no ham. When was the last time you dated? What's up? Let me know. Cause I'm trying to see, are you a serial dater? Are you a man who really enjoys being in a relationship? Are you a dusty? What are you? What are you? I need to know. Next question on this list is, when was the last you was in a relationship and how long? Now y'all gonna be like, dating, you just asked the same question? No, I did not. Dating and being in a relationship are two different things, mama. Two different things, bro. Two different things, okay? He hits me up and we go out on a date. We go have fun with each other once in a while. Relationship is, we are both saying we are committing ourselves to each other. We're not seeing anyone else. We are exclusively together. That's a relationship. So you want to know, when was the last time you was in a relationship? Because if they tell you no, they're not, if they tell you they haven't dated, then you want to know, okay, have you been in a relationship? If they tell you they haven't been in a relationship, sis, that's all I'm going to say. You want to know how long. If they have been in a relationship, you want to know how long. So the next question after this is, what's your schedule? Now y'all probably like, Amara, you're doing the most right now. No, boo, I'm not. I'm telling you, these men are slick. These men are slick. They start showing their true colors after, I want to say 3 months. Really, I want to say 3 to 6 months. They start showing their true colors. You start finding out. And if they are real bad, boo, you don't even gotta wait for the first month to be out. You'll realize fuckboy tendency. You'll realize red flags within the first month. You'll realize red flags on the first date. What's your schedule like? Since you said you don't have no kids, since you said you don't live with anyone, since you already told me what you do for a living, I need to know your schedule now. Because I need to know that if for whatever reason you start acting funny, I made sure I checked everything off the list. Because I need to know you ain't slipping by me. You're not. You ain't slick, mister. You're not slick. You're not slick. So yes, give me that schedule. Because when I call you at 8 p.m., when I call you at 11:30 p.m., and you don't answer the phone, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Now, I'm not saying that it ain't gonna be a few times where, you know, you just miss my call. But if you miss my call every single day, if you miss my call after we literally just left each other 2 hours ago, we just got off a date, and you can't answer your phone, I know you got somebody else at home. If I can't come to your house, I know you got somebody else at home. So what's that schedule, boo? Yes. Anywho, next question on this list is, what are you passionate about? This is a personal favorite of mine because, listen, I am a Gemini. I am a air sign. I am a free, go with the flow, spirit type of chick. We do have our moments where we're more grounded and we don't feel like going with the flow, but for the most part, we're just like indecisive beings, and we just like to get into a lot and enjoy life. So I need to know that the person that I'm with has something that they are passionate about, because listen, I'm passionate about a few things. I need to know that you ain't just the person who works and it goes home. What else do you enjoy in life? Because sometimes you'll go on a date with a person and you'll seem like, oh, everything is perfect. And then once you get to really know them after a few, well, not really know them, but once you get to know them a little bit more after a few months, you start realizing, oh, they're really not the person that likes to go out and enjoy life. You were just actually going out on a date because you were trying to get me. But other than that, that's not you. So yeah, you need to know, what are you passionate about? What do you do? The next question on this list is, what does a typical day look like for you? I want to know what a typical day look like for the person that I may potentially be dating. What are you doing? Are you just working? Next question on this list is, what do you do for a good time? Listen, I'm sorry, but a lot of mother effers do not enjoy life. They don't enjoy life. And I'm not talking about enjoy life in the extravagant ways where it's traveling, splurging. I'm talking about the most simplest, humblest ways ever. You gotta start with those ways first. And a lot of people don't even enjoy life. So I need to know that someone that I may potentially be dating knows how to enjoy himself without all the extra stuff. Yes, I want you to be able to do the extra stuff too, but I want to know that you know how to enjoy and accept and be grateful. So what do you do to have a good time? Is it you hanging out with friends? Is it you cooking? Is it you reading books? Is it you you know, building a blog? I don't know. What are you? Are you a fitness trainer? What do men do? I don't know. But what do you do for a good time? I don't know. Cheat? I don't know. Like, but you get the drift. You get the drift. Okay, so the next question is, do you have any friends? Who and how long? Yes. Y'all gonna be like, I tried it. No, I didn't try anything, because the problem with y'all is that y'all think that y'all about to have mad sis. That's my sis. That's my sis. That's my sis. Y'all think y'all about to have mad sis and I'ma just be okay with it. No. I need to know who's your friends and how long y'all been friends. Because I don't want no random just popping up and you telling me, oh, that's my sis from way back in the day. Way back in the day when? When you met her. Because I remember I asked you who your friends was and how long y'all been friends, and she was not one of the people you mentioned. So what's happening? Way back in the day when? When I wasn't in the picture or when I was in the picture? Because I'm confused. Last I checked, you don't know this girl, okay? I know what y'all be doing. So yes, I need to know, do you have friends and how long? So anybody pop up, I know you want it. I know you want it. Okay? I pay attention to details. I don't know if the rest of the women are crazy like me, but I pay attention to details. The next question on this list is, do you consider yourself a clean person? I don't know about y'all, but I'm clean. I'm clean, okay? And I like the person that I'm with to be clean, okay? So I'm not saying that if you ask a person this question on the first date, they're actually gonna come out, if they are nasty, and say, yeah, I'm a nasty nigga. Yeah, they're not gonna just come out and say that. But like I said, you just want to make sure that you checking everything off the list, because when you pop up to the crib, since he don't live with anyone, he don't got kids, and when you pop up to the crib and you see that it's looking crazy, you know he lied. You know he's not tidy. He's not Mr. Clean. He is not that. So that's why I think these are questions that actually matter. Next question on this list is, what's your relationship like with your parents? When I was writing down and manifesting the man that I am with now, I wrote specifically in that book, I wanted to be in a relationship with a man who has a great relationship with his mother. He spoils and loves his mama. I wrote that dead ass. You know why? Because I've always heard and I've always felt like, if you got a good mama and you love your mama, not saying this is for every man, but for the most part, when a man, you can tell the way a man will treat you from the way he treats the women in his life. His grandmama, his mama, his daughter. My man ain't got no kids, okay? Because I don't got no kids. That's my preference. So I can't tell from the way he treats his daughter, but I could tell from the way he treats his mama and his sisters that he was a great man. So for me, I need to know, what's the relationship like with your parents? I need to know that you have a great relationship with your father. And you know, sometimes it's kind of hard because still a lot of us don't have great relationships with the father. Most of the black men, you know, from my generation, the millennials, they weren't in the household. But I still need, I need to know that you, at least you're close with your mom. You gotta be good to your mom. If your daddy wasn't in the house, okay, I understand that. But you got to have a good relationship with your mama. And if you don't have a good relationship with your mama, I don't want you. I don't want you, boo-boo. I'm sorry. You come in with a lot of trauma. You come in with a lot of energy. You come in to emotionally drain me. I don't want it. I had it before. I don't want it. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. If he don't have a good relationship with his mama, let him go. I'm telling you, sis, you cannot save him. let him go. First date will not let him go. Okay, the next question on this list is, do you want to get married and for how long? Yes, I need to know this. Are we on the same page? Now, a lot of men will tell you shit that you want to hear. They be like, oh, a man knows he want to marry a woman in 6 months. 6 months come and go, and he ain't put no ring on it. I'm an advocate for it. Don't pressure me for no baby. I won't pressure you for no ring. That is me. I could be in a relationship and not necessarily be married. Do I want my ring? Do I want to know that you want me? Yes. But I won't pressure you for marriage. As long as you don't pressure me for no baby, we good. We could live in a unity, be okay. I could be on your documents, you could be on my documents. We could be living like a married couple. But we don't have to have the pressure. If you don't want it, I don't want it either. So my thing, like I said, if you don't pressure me for no baby, I won't pressure you for no ring. But I definitely need to know that if you are the type of person that you think you do want children and you think you may wind up pressuring a woman for children, how long is it gonna take you to marry her? Because a lot of y'all waste no time knocking a woman up. And that's y'all fault too, women. But a lot of the men waste no time knocking a woman up. But then all of a sudden they want to take a very long time to marry somebody. Bruh, I pushed out a whole human being. I'm confused. So like, especially if we've been in a relationship, like if we've been together 4 or 5 years, and I just had your baby. Next question is, were you born a biological woman / man? I know so many people are angry. Go ahead and be angry if you want to be angry. That is your business. I am okay with that. And you know, that's just a personal dilemma that you have to deal with. And you know, since I know that it's your shit for you to deal with, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I would ask that question because I need to know. Me personally, that's not my flow. All right, let's go on. So the next question on this list is, have you ever cheated or been cheated on? Now, I'm not telling you to disclose all the info and break everything down and give me all the details. And I'm not trying to sip no tea. Just let me know. The next question is, what do you do for self-care? For me personally, this matters because a lot of men do not take care of their psyche. Deadass. A lot of these men are dusties and they dealing with a lot of trauma, and they come into the picture with the damn baggage. And I can't do it. So I need to know, what are you doing for self-care? Are you going to therapy? Are you burning some sage? Are you praying? Are you reading the Quran? Are you reading the Bible? Are you exercising? Are you painting? What are you doing for self-care? Are you taking spiritual baths? Are you washing your penis properly? What are you doing for self-care? I need to know. I need to know that you are doing things to take care of your psyche. Those things matter. We tend to ignore self-care process. But if you ain't taking care of yourself, you ain't got the love to take care of me. You damn sure don't have the love to take care of me, because I know myself. I want all the love. I want all the love and affection and fiction. And if you don't gotta get to give it to me, if you ain't loving up on yourself, how you gonna love up on me, boo? So I need to know what you're doing for self-care. What's up? Is you brushing your teeth or not? Next question is, what are your thoughts on God? Yes, I personally want to know on the first date. Now, I'm not telling you that I want to get into a deep dive conversation about God. So if you are on a date and you tend to ask this question and you know you are a person who gets offended by people who has opposed a mindset, do not ask the question. But I'm not like that. I enjoy having tough conversations, the conversations that no one really wants to talk about. So I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna see if you get uncomfortable. if you start wiggling and burning up on the inside. I'm like, oh, he the devil. I already know he the devil. But yeah, I want to know, what are your thoughts on God? You don't got to get into details like I said, but do you believe in God or do you not believe in God? Because if I believe in God and I want a man who believes in God, I need to know on the first date that you are a believer. Because if you're not a believer, I got to go. And that's just that. The next question is, are you heterosexual? Is you into me and only me, or is you into him, her, and that? You know, like, what are you? What do you do? Who are you? What do you like? I need to know. I'm sorry. I might be offending people, but I need to know on the first date, okay? Yes. The next and last question on this list is, what are some of your deal breakers? Because, boo-boo, I know I got tons of them. So I need to know what's your deal breaker. I don't want something to happen and then, you know, I invest my heart and then you start showing out because I did something you don't like. So I need to know, like, what is it unacceptable 100%? No questions asked. You figure, tell me. So yes, guys, that last question wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed these questions. I hope you guys are actually gonna go on these dates and ask these questions and not be intimidated, not to be embarrassed, not feel uncomfortable. Girl, you need to know, because these guys and these girls be out here trifling, okay? So make sure y'all go ahead and ask these questions. Comment down below and let me know if you guys would like to see more videos like this. If you have any suggestions, just write them in the comment box down below. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at live love Lloyd. I love y'all, and as always, remember to live love you. Bye, guys.